It's Canadian Thanksgiving 2025, and it's been a weird week.
Hi, everybody, it's weird.
This is like crazy being here.
Weird.
Really weird tales.
Bigfoot eats out of my trash.
Well, I got a great show for you today with some wonderful weird stuff.
Hi, friends. I'm Scott. This is What a Weird Week. It's a show where we go back and look at the news of the week, and we pick out the fun stories, the odd stories, the weird ones, and we sum everything up. We do a top 10 list in about 15 minutes. You can get everything we talk about at shownotes.page, all our show notes and everything else about our show. Shownotes.page. Happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian friends. The episode for Friday, October 10, 2025. By the way, this week we're getting caught up in some of the stories we missed because last week we had a repeat.
Number 10.
Number 10 is, where are we with the robots taking over? And the answer is closer. I think we're closer. I'm not a technical genius, but the headline from Live Science, Chinese tech company develops creepy, ultra-lifelike robot face. Watch it blink, twitch, and nod. The video showed up in my feeds, and I thought, oh boy. So we linked to that video if you click shownotes.page. I thought it was AI. I didn't believe it could be a real video, a real robot face, but it is. It's a robot face that is super realistic, but somehow creepy and somehow makes eye contact with you. I guess let's stop there on that. We are into the spooky season of October, so a good one to kick things off. Just a quick refresher that the robots are coming for us soon.
Number 9.
Number 9 is the mysterious 160-million-year-old creature that has been unearthed on the Isle of Skye. It's part lizard, part snake, Snizzard. Why didn't they go with Snizzard? It's fun to say, and it makes us less terrified. It looks like it has a long, long tail. The artist's representation. This is a fossil, but it's something that they didn't know existed that they uncovered in Scotland. So long, long tail, snake. Basically, the back half is snake, and then it has a lizard body, and then the head, neck and head combo, snake and lizard. And I think I'll stop there on that. If you want to see the photo of what the thing looks like, though, and if you're someone who enjoys fossils, or you've run out of things to haunt your dreams, click the photo, shownotes.page.
Number 8.
Number 8 is the newly discovered comet. It's called Lemon. The Lemon Comet might be visible to the naked eye this month, but they say it'll look more like a lime than a lemon because it has a green tinge. It's lime green, but it's named Lemon. They went with some humor. The comet Lemon will reach its closest point to Earth on October 21st. Just a heads up about that. If that is something you're enthused about, or perhaps somebody you know would be interested to learn more about the comet we will be able to see with it's a new one that newly discovered. We'll put a link in the show notes or click shownotes.page.
Number 7.
Number 7, the headline from NDTV. Viral trend of getting tattoos on teeth sparks debate on dental health in China. This article is about people getting tattoos on their teeth and how dental experts are saying it might not be good. It could damage your teeth. This is a trend that I had never heard of before, where people get tattoos. Emotional phrases are tattooed on your teeth. Like one example they give in the article is get rich. Get rich, tattooed on your teeth. And it could cause some dental damage. It's a little bit deceiving when you just read the headline that, getting tattoos on teeth. It's like dental caps. They say they can repair a bad tooth, put on a dental cap that they've 3D printed, and that dental cap can have the inspirational quote on there. Or I assume someday it'll be advertising. If you can't afford getting some dental work, but a sponsor could come on board and, whenever you smile, it's advertising, it's one of the betting companies. Some people would go for that, I bet. Keep the cost down.
Number 6.
Number 6 is some research into waiting. And you know how you don't like to wait for stuff? Apparently, waiting is good for our brains. According to this article from Study Finds, we linked to the whole thing. Researchers have found it strengthens our self-control to wait. So it's good for our brains. They suggest that you take a pause before eating. Get a little gap between your impulse and your action. So before you eat, take a pause. Before you buy something, spend money, take a little pause. Before you reply to an email, that's good advice, take a pause. If you get a bit of space between the impulse and when you actually act out That is good for your brain, apparently. That's my brief summation of some sciencey stuff. If you want to read the whole article, don't wait. Click now. Shownotes.page. Number 5, terrifying bird asked to leave town. The article talks about the black swan, which I guess you don't get too many of these in Stratford-upon-Avon, United Kingdom. The black swan shows up some months ago, and people are excited. Wow, this is a marvelous creature. At some point, this black swan stopped getting along with the other birds, and I would say went on an attempted murderous rampage. If you're a birder and I got that wrong, that's not what you call it, feel free to reach out and correct me. But if you want to read the whole thing, it sounds like Mr. Terminator, not a nice bird. Number 4 is the old socks on the license plate trick, which I hesitated talking about this one at first because the temptation is going to be great. I never knew this was a trick you could do. If you live in a place where you have to pay tolls, there's not that many where I live, East Coast Canada, just a few places where there would be a toll. A lot of places you go through the toll if you don't stop for the toll, or some places it's just automatic. Anyway, you go through, they get a picture of your license plate, and they send you a bill in the mail. They track you down via your license plate. A Jersey City man who allegedly racked up more than $18,000 in unpaid tolls, arrested at the Holland Tunnel, world famous Holland Tunnel seen in movies. Police said he tried to obscure his license plate with a pair of socks, allegedly $18,000 deep into unpaid tolls. That was a lot of success with the old socks on the license plate trick. The socks over the license plate car was a white Mercedes-Benz. I don't know what the lease payments are on one of those, but you could save a couple of bucks putting socks over your license plate. Number 3 is a bit of a palate cleanser. After we had those stories about scary animals and high crimes, we need a palate cleanser. Number 3, the lady in California who has all of the Polly Pocket things.
My name is Kirchi, and I have the world record for largest collection of Polly Pockets. My collection will get as big as time and space allows. The limit does not exist.
You can watch the video, and the record is 534. If you want to see what 534 different Polly Pocket toys looks like, all of that. See the video, go to shownotes.page. Number 2 is the very long beard, which attained world domination. This is a fellow from Alabama, United States of America, planet Earth. The fellow's beard is 3 feet 6 inches long, and that's a world record. If you want to see what that looks like, I think I can stop there. Just imagine a very long beard. And also the photo, imagine somebody measuring that beard. You can't measure your own beard is one of the problems when it's 3 feet and something. You need someone else. You need some help in that department, the beard measuring department. Anyway, if you want to see what it looks like, click the show notes. Honorable mention. Hotel to offer smellarm clocks. So this is about Holiday Inn Express offering alarm clocks that give off a scent to help you wake up. Scent-based alarm clocks to improve your waking up experience. But what does it smell like? I think we can all agree they chose well on this one. It smells of delicious breakfast. You wake up to the smell of breakfast with this smellarm clock. I'm doubling down on smellarm clock, by the way. If you want to see what the smellarm clock looks like, we have a link in the show notes. It's a bit of an alarm clock with a section for aromatherapy drops or something, maybe. That's how I would describe it. Also, not available in all locations. You friends in Australia, I'm jealous. You get the smellarm clock. Also, New Zealand and some other participating hotels around planet Earth getting the Holiday Inn Express smellarm clock. Number 1 is high crime and high art. Last week we had a repeat episode, but we had a story about someone who discovered art. Nobody believed it was a legit masterpiece, and it turned out to be worth millions. This time, it's a little bit different. It is a Salvador Dali art exhibit where authorities roll in and seize a bunch of the art because it might not actually be Salvador Dali art. Could be forgeries. The art exhibit is called Dali Between Art and Myth. So right away, I'm like, well, if you go to the exhibit and you want your money back because you're like, not all of this, some of these were forgeries. You can just point to the name of the exhibit and say, Between Art and Myth. You were enjoying some of the myth. So I don't think you could get your money back. Pretty sure the lawyers will argue that one. Apparently, since the 1970s, there have been a lot of Salvador Dali forgeries floating around, people trying to fool others into buying not Salvador Dali art. 21 pieces seized suspected of being counterfeit. If you want to see what some of the art looks like, click shownotes.page. That is all she wrote for this week, trying to get caught up on some of the stories we missed after last week's repeat episode. I appreciate that you tune in to our program. If you can like and subscribe or smash buttons, that is appreciated too. And again, happy Thanksgiving to you Canadian friends, and just happy to those of you not celebrating Thanksgiving. You can get everything we talked about at shownotes.page. That is where our show notes are and more, shownotes.page. We'll catch you next Friday with more interesting, odd, and weird things from the news on What a Weird Week. Now a song for Canadian Thanksgiving.
Thank you, it's Thanksgiving time. There's so much to be thankful for. Here's a few of mine. Thank you, indoor plumbing. Thank you, chocolate pie. Thank you, sun and moon, for staying in the sky. Thank you, Kiefer Sutherland. Thank you, Planter's nuts. Thank you, pants and other clothes, for covering our butts. Thank you, giant squid, for staying in the sea. 'Cause if you were on land, you'd be the end of me. I'm thankful when my enemies fall in poop, poop. I'm thankful when my enemies fall in poop, poop, poop. Fall in poop, 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 poop. Thank you, it's Thanksgiving time. There's so much to be thankful for. Those were some of mine.